Alrighty, we got our hands on this week's weekly Shonen Jump preview for next week's episode of Dragon Ball Super. We're talking about episode 97, so like we always do, spoilers for those of you who do not want to be spoiled. You already know the drill. I mean, by now, if you don't want to be spoiled, the title of the video says spoilers, but people still complain. So I'm just saying, it says spoilers, there's going to be spoilers, let's talk about them. So just, again, there's your last warning. Here is the image, of course. This was, of course, scanned by our friend Yanko Productions. And you definitely got to check out Yanko. I'm going to leave a link to his Twitter down below for y'all to check him out. He always scans Shonen Jump every week. Not to mention, he also covers not just Dragon Ball Super, but other stuff like My Hero Academia and also Hunter x Hunter. Togashi is back. If you are a fan of Hunter x Hunter, that manga's returning. Tons of stuff on that over on Yanko's Twitter, so you definitely want to check out Yanko. And of course, when I saw this, I sent it over to Herms via DM, and Herms has delivered. So let's talk about the titles here and the description from Shonen Jump. Dragon Ball Super episode 97, Survive. The curtain finally rises on the Tournament of Power, July 2nd. So this episode is the first episode of next month, July 4th weekend, even though July 4th is on a Monday. You know what I mean. So, let's talk about it. Warriors gather atop the fighting arena. A total of 80 warriors from the 8 universes participating in the Tournament of Power assemble at the fighting arena in the World of Void. Now, we talked about this yesterday in the spoilers. I did the video where we got the TV guide spoilers. This is the Shonen Jump one. The TV guide once talked about how there are a total of 80 warriors. So again, I'm going to reiterate what I said in that video if you haven't watched it. I believe that means now for sure that all the universes have 10 guys. We're not going to have any universes that are going to come in short-handed. They're all going to have a full roster to fight in this thing. Now, moving on. With their universes on the line, these warriors await the gong for the match to begin. I knew there was going to be a gong, dude. I'm excited about that. And so, the Omni Kings finally announced the beginning of the survival match where the losing universes shall be annihilated. Now, in the fake leaks that came out, they talked about how if you fall off the arena, you disappear and you vanish from existence. None of that is here. I know some people are probably going to say that it's implied here with this last sentence. I don't think it's really implied. I think if you get eliminated, I don't think you automatically die. You might go to like limbo or something like that, but I don't think that you die if you just get eliminated. I think that the universes being destroyed is something that the Omni Kings want to do at the end of the tournament. So even if we have like Universe 2, for example, get eliminated in the tournament, I don't think it's going to get wiped out right away. I think they're going to wait till the end to make that decision. But again, I could be wrong. We'll find out. The fuse is lit for the fierce battle. The Tournament of Power will decide the universe's fate. So that's it, folks. The time has come. Episode 97. Expect a new closing song by Lacko Tower there on that episode. Now, we got more to talk about here. What will Frieza do? Beerus is on pins and needles. This is the story I want to get to because I talked about this recently and I want to talk about this again with you guys because it looks like my prognostication may actually have come true, which is kind of surprising. Gohan this week. As leader, can he put his plan into action? Finding a means of survival in group tactics, Gohan passes his strategy onto his teammates. However, the outlook is starting to look grim as multiple people, Frieza in particular, act on their own. So the whole thing here is kind of what I was talking about recently. If you watch all my videos, you know what I'm referring to, and that is the idea that Frieza doesn't really have any respect for Gohan. You know, every time he's run into Gohan, it's been kind of one-sided. Frieza has, I feel, even though he hates Goku and Vegeta, he does have a little bit of respect for him because, you know, as fighters, they've kind of beat his ass in the past, so he has respect. So, but why would Frieza even remotely listen to Gohan? It's almost like he sees Gohan as just some punk kid who's Kakarot's son. That's the way I saw it. So, the idea of Gohan trying to strategize with Universe 7's team, I like it. And the fact that Frieza's not going along with it, he wants to do his own thing, I like that too. Now, I know some folks are thinking, well, does that mean he's going to defect? I don't think he's going to defect, but he might just not be a good listener. You see what I'm saying? Not to mention that we know for a fact that him and Frost are going to be talking. They're going to meet each other for the first time actually in episode 96. So I'm wondering if they're going to strike some kind of allegiance or some kind of bond, and I'm wondering where that's going to go. But it looks like Frieza's just not respecting Gohan as a leader, and that's going to end up, of course, causing some dissension among the teammates. But, I mean, you should have known that was coming because, dude, it's Frieza. So that's pretty much it. There's not too much else to talk about here. This episode, not something super newsworthy, but at least we know for certain that episode 97, without question, will have the beginning of the tournament. And then next week's Shonen Jump, magazine, at least when it comes out next week, we're going to have some new information because we're going to actually know with that episode, we're going to actually know what's coming up next. So the tournament is supposed to begin here. I can't wait. It's not this weekend, next weekend. What do you think in the comments? Do you think that 17 will listen to Gohan? Do you think that other people will listen to Gohan? Or is it just going to be Frieza? Let me know in the comments. And how do you think they're going to get around this? And what do you think Beerus is on pins and needles about? Let me know. Thank you so very much for watching the video. I hope you guys have a great day. And also, real quick plug, coming up this weekend, I got 2 big videos. One is about the fathers of Dragon Ball featuring Quan Man. Enjoy that. I think Friday I'm going to put that up. And then Saturday morning, I have a video about True Golden Frieza versus Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Who would win? That's going to be a fun discussion. We got a poll going. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Look forward to that this weekend on the channel. I'll see you guys then, and so much more to come in the future.